Alright guys, well for fun I was looking into what I could possibly get for a trade on my 2022 CForce 500. Thinking about maybe adding another four-wheeler to the fleet. Maybe something to kind of compare the CForce 500 to. So right now there's really a ton of inventory out there. So it's not a great time to trade in, but I thought, what the hell, I'll just see what they offer. So I sent him some pictures, told him the mileage. It's got about 320 miles, I think, or something on it. And the number they gave me was pretty pathetic. So for those who don't know, I bought this machine used last year around June, I think. I bought it with like 100 miles on it and paid $5,500 for it. So they came back with an offer of $2,500. So $2,500 is what they were willing to do the trade-in for. You know, that's less than half of what I bought it used. So I thought that was, you know, measly. I wasn't going to be doing that, that's for sure. But anyways, today I went and looked at some new inventory, or I shouldn't say new inventory, but just new machines here in my local dealership. I was looking at the CanAm 500 Outlander, and then I also looked at the Kodiak 450. You know, they're both nice machines. The Kodiak definitely kind of has that old school feel to it. It kind of feels like an older machine, just with how the gauges are. And the buttons, it's just, the same four-wheeler has been for a long time. So Can-Am was nice. Fit and finish wise, I was kind of looking it over. I wouldn't say it's really any better than this machine right here. Anyways, I was looking at those machines and I was thinking, well, maybe I'll, buy a CanAm Outlander 500 to kind of compare to this machine. And then eventually kind of sell off this machine to help pay for the Outlander. So I wanted to tell you the numbers they gave me. So it was a 2024 model, I believe, is what they quoted me. Yeah, so we can look here. So a 2024 CanAm Outlander with the DPS. MSRP is what they had it listed for. As you can see right there, the list price. And then I was kind of flabbergasted about these freight fee and the title and registration. I thought was absolutely ridiculous for an ATV. Nearly $500. What a joke. But anyways, you add this up, it's like 11,200 and some change. And I told them they were crazy. So I was talking to the guy, and he was kind of trying to pressure me into making a deal. I don't know. It was just kind of interesting. He didn't really want to, budge from this number. He kept skating around it. I told him there's no way I'm going to pay this price for it. So he went and found another guy, and I started talking to a different guy. And basically, what they were willing to do, they were willing to do 10.5 out the door. And I told him I wouldn't be paying over 10. So he said if I put down a $500 deposit, they would sell it to me for 10 grand out the door. But I told him, I was like, well, I'm not 100% serious right now. I was more just interested in what they would offer. So yeah, a lot of money for that Can-Am. And then down here, $2,500 down. And that was a cash price, by the way. And there's your payments, 84 a month. Give me a break. Who's going to do that on a ATV? That's crazy. But anyways, I just thought that was interesting. Mind you, they have a ton of inventory on their lot. Not a ton of ATVs. I'd say maybe they had, 30 or so on the lot. But they had a lot of snowmobiles, a lot of side-by-sides, probably at least 50 sleds, probably another 50 side-by-sides. So they had a lot of inventory there. And I told them that. I was like, hey, you got a lot of inventory here. You got to start, moving some products. So what are you going to do me for a deal? And, this is what they came up with. Which, that's a lot of money for me. I don't know if I'd be willing to pay that. Interested to see kind of what you guys think on that price. I would just say, guys, if you ever go to talk to these dealerships and these salesmen, do not ever pay this price. Like the COVID BS is over, okay? They're going to cut you a deal. You just got to just act like you don't want it, and don't be afraid to just walk away. Because like I had to kind of play hardball with that first guy because he wasn't moving from here, and I don't know what his sales tactic was there, but he wasn't really acting like he was my friend. So anyways, I just thought that was interesting. They want 11.2 for that CanAm, and I was able to kind of talk them down closer to 10, but even then, hell, I don't even know if I would pay $10,000 for that machine. That's a lot of money for an ATV. And granted, that's just the DPS model, the 500 DPS. So you're not really getting any extras or goodies at all with that one. So yeah, let me know what you guys think on that price. But I don't know if I really want to get rid of this machine. It's been good. I've been debating on putting some Elka shocks on it. I've never put aftermarket shocks on anything, so I'm kind of interested to see how much of a difference they really do make. So I'm tempted to do that, but it's a pretty big chunk of change. So I don't know how much more money I want to throw at this machine, or how long I want to keep it for. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Is it even worth leaving CF Moto with prices like that? That new 800 Touring came out. Granted, you're probably going to be paying about the same price, but at least you're getting the 800 and you're getting all the cool features that comes with now. You're probably going to pay similar to what they quoted me on that CanAm. But I don't know. It seems like the only deal you get is with CF Moto. Everybody else seems like they kind of gouge you for price. You guys let me know, is it even worth leaving CF Moto for another brand? I'd like to, just to experience the difference, but it's a lot of money you're giving up. So anyways, guys, if you like the video, please give it a like. Consider subscribing. Always leave us a comment on what you think. And I appreciate you watching. Thanks. Have a good one.